Hey YouTube, I want to talk about falsifiability. Mm. Whenever I'm reading up on the creationist evolutionist debate, there's a lot of talk about falsifiability, and it's normally only on the evolution side. Now, I don't think that you can really study everything and refute evolution in any way. It's verifiable by objective means, and that's obvious to anybody who's read anything about it or knows anything about science or biology. Hell, anything. It's the unifying theory of science at the moment for lots of different types of science at the moment, I should say. All right, but the problem I'm having is talking about falsifiability as a use to prove creationism wrong, because falsifiability is pretty shitty considering it's kind of hard to view evolution as falsifiable. Think about it. Okay, I'll give you a few seconds. Can you think of a way to falsify it? Now, that's not to say you can't think of a way to prove it, and I'm not saying you can't prove it. You can prove it objectively. My point is that falsifiability is a pretty crappy way to separate science from non-science, from metaphysics. I have nothing against metaphysics, by the way, except that it's more subjective. I'm just in terms of science. I'm just having a problem here. So what do you guys think about the whole falsifiability thing? It sounds good until you apply it to your own argument. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it sounds good. Falsifiability sounds good from an from an evolutionist point of view until you go, wait, what? Like, can I falsify evolution? And in a way, you can sort of falsify creationism if you can. Well, creationism. Okay, creationism really doesn't. Yeah, okay, for things like the Flagellum, look up the whole creationist thing on the Flagellum. It's kind of interesting because they go on about how, oh, it can't be explained because the Flagellum's too complicated. Do you know anything about the Flagellum? If you're watching this, I hope you do. It's it's a little rotor, basically. It's a little rotor engine. It's at the back of a cell. A certain type. I can't remember all the things. And it spins, and there's lots of little things around the very back of it inside the cell, and they all fire off very precisely in a circle, making it spin really fast, propelling the cell. And the creationists are like, there's no way anything could evolve into that. And I don't know. I haven't seen anybody address it. I'm gonna message Aaron Raw, but I don't. Aaron Raw. I don't know how to pronounce it. He said it once, but I feel like an idiot for saying it. Anyway, I messaged him, maybe some other people, but I haven't seen a response to it, and I've tried to look it up online, but it's kind of difficult, But verifiability is cool with evolution and down with creationism. And not just subjective verifiability, because then every statement verifies itself, but, through your own senses. But, some sort of objective verifiability. But falsifiability? Legitimate? I don't know. You tell me.